Hi everybody and welcome back to some more racing videos here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here. Welcome back to another video on Assetto Corsa Ultimate Edition. Now like I said to you in a previous episode, there's 178 cars on this edition and there's loads I never tested out. Now the car selected to test out today is the Lotus 211 GT4. Hopefully it will be an awesome first experience. Now we're going to race around Vanalunga for this first experience. Hopefully it'll be a good one, so let's get straight into it. Right, so here we go with our first experience in the Lotus 211 GT4. Now we're going to have to go in a different camera view because it doesn't do a view where you can see the steering wheel. So let's see if we can get a decent start here. This is a 7-lap race. We're right at the back of the grid. Let's see if we can get a decent start. Now these cars don't have amazing top end, but they do have a brilliant acceleration like the crossbow. So let's see if we can get nicely tight into there. That isn't too bad. You've got to be careful through that section. Can we take a few places? And I think we're going to be okay. Right, slow it down. Let's see what the brakes are like. Now we're not running with any traction control, but ABS is on. So let's see if we can do okay. This car is going to slide a little bit here and there. It's going to take us a while to get used to it, get some heat in the tyres. So we're just going to have to be smooth on the accelerator. I'm not sure what it's like in the slow corners. Slow it down. Not feeling maximum grip. Oh my god, a bit of slide there. Oh my god, a few of the AI slid there as well, but I managed just to avoid him. But he's still in the inside. Let's see if we can just force him there and just take the inside line. Slow it down. No, he's managed to take that position back. I'm just trying to keep it nice and steady and not overdo it. We're just trying to get some heat in those tyres first before we can really push this car. We're not doing too bad, but it is a 7-lap race. We've got plenty of time. Also, there's more smoke there as the AI slam the brakes on. So I'm not the only one that's struggling here, but this car does feel pretty decent. Right, let's slow it down into this turn. And can we accelerate? Oh my god! No! Oh god, don't lose it, don't lose it. Oh my god. Yep, you're going to have to be a bit smooth on the acceleration, Gooner. You can't accelerate out those turns and get away with it. So we're going to have to be a bit smoother. But yeah, but that's our warning. But luckily we didn't crash. And we're still sitting in P7, so that's not the worst first lap. At least we've had our warning. Hopefully we can do a little bit better on this second lap. It looks like all the cars leading in the top 3 are really disappeared now, so it's going to be a real struggle to try and catch them up. But let's see if we can just improve, and that's all that matters. As long as we finish in the top 3, I think that would be a decent first experience. Right, these cars seem to be quite close together, so if we can get past all these, then that will put us in, how many is there? I think I can see 5 cars. Well, that will put us in second place, so if we can get past those 5, we should be okay. Right, let's see if we can just push a little bit harder for this turn. They all struggled through this turn on the previous lap, but we have got a little bit more heat in the tyres. We've got that car twitched a little bit, and slowly put your foot down. That's much smoother through there. Let's see if we can go a little bit quicker on this lap as well. Slow it down and keep nice and steady and accelerate. Oh, that was much smoother again. We're starting to get used to the car. It does take a couple of laps to get used to all the cars on this game. You can't just jump in it and then hit amazing times and not make mistakes like I did on the previous lap. Right, let's keep it nice and smooth through there. And we've got to try and make use of these slow corners. Can we dive up the inside, take the inside line? Oh, that's a bit tricky. And slowly accelerate. Oh, that was much smoother. Can we take another place here? We've got the inside. Oh, that's a little bit twitchy through there. Oh god, that was close. Oh god, I've got a rear slide there. Oh my god, that was scary, but we managed to control it. I think we took a little bit too much speed through that turn, and it's trying to come back on the inside. No, we've managed to hold him off, and we're up to P5. So that wasn't the worst second lap, but we need to be a little bit smoother through the corners. I think that was very lucky. So the lead of the race is hit at 1:46.009. So that's the times that we've got to compete with if we want to catch up. Let's see if we can go a little bit quicker on this lap. Slow it down, keep it nice and smooth through there. Second gear, third gear, and accelerate. That's not too bad. That was a little bit smoother through there. And we have picked up a little bit of time there, almost half a second. So we're definitely going a little bit harder on this lap, and that is positive. I'm not sure if we're going to catch the leader of the race, but we can definitely get past these three. We've got enough laps to get past these, and it looks like they're all battling. So let's see how they do in this next corner, which is quite tricky. And oh, I can just see the leader of the race. He's not a million miles away, actually. I thought it was a lot further away than that, and that is nice and smooth through there. We're starting to get used to the car now. It does turn in quite well as well. If you manage to brake and turn in at the right time, it does hold the corners quite well. And again, that's nice and smooth around there, and we have caught up with these three. So let's see if we can get past these. And he held the inside. I think he probably knew what I did on the previous lap. Right, let's just keep behind him. We're not going to be able to overtake him in this turn. Let's just keep it nice and tight there, nice and smooth. And oh god, he's got a little bit wayward through there, and he just managed to hold on to that. I thought he was going to lose control, but we've taken advantage, and we've managed to hold an inside line. Always going on the outside. Can we just hold him off? I think we can. We've got the better line, and accelerate, and that's not a bad lap. That is much quicker. I don't think it's going to be a faster lap than the leader of the race, but it was a 1:46.5, so we have improved on that lap. We've still got plenty of laps to go. Let's see if we can get at least in a podium position. I would take second place at this moment in time, but if we can win it, oh, that would be awesome for another first experience video. And we have used some really awesome cars since we started playing Assetto Corsa Ultimate Edition, but there's still many more to go through. Over 100 cars that I haven't tested out. It's a lot, guys. So we're going to have to do quite a few nights of online racing to try out loads more. Oh god, the car in front just had a moment there. Let's take advantage of that. And we're not running as quick on this lap, so we have dropped a little bit of pace. We need to pick it up a little bit. But the leader of the race is not, like I said, he's not a million miles away. I don't know whether he's had a moment, and second place has managed to gain on him. So there could be a real battle towards the end of this race. Right, let's see if we can just gain a little bit of time on this car, and let's see if we get a little bit tight through there, and accelerates. And the car behind's not a million miles away from me, so I'm not pulling away from the car behind either, so he's still going to try and battle back. That was nicely done through there. Let's keep it nice and steady through here, and yeah, the AI not going to make the same mistake, and that was nice and smooth again. Right, let's see if we can get any slipstream going into the next lap. We should be, oh god, got a little bit wider there, but we managed to hold on to it. Just gently put your foot down and accelerate, and we were a lot slower on that lap. We need to do much better than that, so that was a 1:47.2. Let's see if we can go a little bit better on lap 5. We've still got plenty of laps, plenty of time, and I'm enjoying this experience, and it's not bad in this view actually. It has got a good field of view, and it does feel really good. Right, it's not too bad. Let's keep it nice and tight through there, maintain a decent pace. Let's try and get this slipstream, but again, we're not running as quick as we did on our fastest lap. We need to carry a little bit more speed through the corners. I've been a little bit careful, but if we want to win this race, we're going to have to take some risks. Right, let's see. Oh god, the car in front again struggled through that turn, and we've caught up with all of them. I think even the leader of the race is dropped off the pace, so this is looking good. If we can get past, can we go down the inside? Good on the brakes. Oh, that was awesome. We managed to brake really nicely. Oh, we're going to be able to take 2 cars. Oh, it's going to be tricky going through here. Let's try and get through without any contact. He's still holding that inside line. Let's just take it a little bit wider just so we don't get run off. And he's held that inside line. We've gone really wide, but is the car behind him going to come back through as well? I can see the marker. No, he didn't manage to get back through, but let's try to hold that position. Go inside, hold it, get a good acceleration out of that corner. And yes, we do. So we take second, and we're into second. Oh my god, that was a good overtake there. Right, let's see if we can push a little bit harder going towards the 6th lap. So we're going to have 2 laps to try and win the race. I'm sure we can manage that. Right, let's keep it nice and tidy, nice and smooth around that turn, and accelerate. Yes, we're going to get in his slipstream now. It's all a matter of taking this place without making contact, nice and smooth. So we're going to have to pick the right time to get past him. Let's keep it nice and steady through this section, and we are building up speed. Are we going to be able to get past him in this corner? he's going to hold a nice line through there. Let's just try and go in behind him and just make sure we don't let him get away. That's nice and smooth, and accelerate, and oh God, caught the curb there. That wasn't great. That's going to cost us a little bit of time. He's managed just to pull away slightly, just tried to overdo it in that turn, but don't panic, but we have got third place behind us. I can see him in my mirror. Is he going to come up the inside? Oh, he's just forced us out, but he didn't hit us. That was a good, fair move, but we have dropped a position after making that mistake. You can't afford to make mistakes on this game. Right, let's go up the inside. Can we retake that position? Try and keep it nice and tight onto the apex, and I think we are going to be able to hold it. Yes, we're back into second place, so we've regained ourselves, but we can't afford to make any more mistakes, and we're coming towards the end of the 6th lap, and then we're going to only have 1 lap to go. So let's keep it nice and steady, and he's still there. This car behind us is not giving up. Really trying hard. Right, let's just try and keep it nice and smooth through here. He's taking an inside line, nice and defensive move, and just making sure that I don't have any opportunity to get past, but we're coming towards the final lap. We've got to find a way past if we can. Right, let's keep it nice and smooth through there. Oh, we're much quicker through that corner. We're going to try and take him in this corner, and then we can go into that last lap in the lead. No, he's going to hold a nice tight line there. He is being very, very defensive, which is what I would do if I was leading the race. Right, let's get in behind him. Let's see if we can get a nice drag here and get past him. I'm sure we can. 1 lap to go, guys. Can we win this first experience in this car? I'm sure we can if we don't make any mistakes. We can't afford to hit any curbs on this one, and we are starting to pick up pace. Let's go down the outside. No, he's going to take that line and go inside. Nice and tight in, nice and smooth, and we're just going to have to take the same line. Let's try not to hit the curb too much. Oh, that was much better through there, and we picked up speed. We're in his slipstream. Are we going to be able to get past him in this turn? It's going to be very tough. I'm going to try and do it. Just take the inside. Let's see if we can be better on the brakes. Slow it down. No, he's cut straight across us, but that's not panic. We've still got the car behind us. Oh my God, this is really, really close racing towards the end of this race. Right, let's see if we can take the inside line here. Let's see if we can beat him in the corner. We've braked a little bit later. Get nice and tight in, nice and smooth, and accelerate. He's still there. No, we've managed to clear him. Is he going to get past us in this next right-hander? They do like to shove it up the inside, so let's just try and go nice and tight in and try and be defensive. Right onto the apex, being really, really smooth through there. That was nicely done, and we're absolutely flying away now. We should be okay. Let's keep it nice and tight and nice and smooth again. Again, an awesome corner, and we have pulled away slightly, and it looks like we're on for a victory as long as we don't muck it up in these remaining corners. And it has been a brilliant first experience. I've really, really enjoyed this car. Another brilliant car in this game. Every car that I've experienced since the Ultimate Edition has come out has been amazing. They must have made alterations to this game. I don't ever remember it being as smooth running as this, and every car feels so different. Whoops, and we finished the race. Right, let's just finish it here. Oh God, I'm going to crash into the barrier. But anyway, guys, that was an awesome race. I'm going to leave you a replay of the end of that race because it was quite interesting, and I did lose the position on, was it lap 6, but managed to regain it. So there was a really good battle between the top 3 there. I would like to probably put that on a harder level again, but you don't know these first experiences. But in the next one we might go for an alien level and just see if we can compete. But I don't know what car we're going to choose. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see. Please enjoy the replay. Please hit that like button, and I will see you very, very soon.